Loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rolls through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Throwing his car on third down. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 48 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
2-point conversion.
53's an express. 53.
Shotgun now for Carr. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first.
First down, Raiders.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Carr. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
15. First down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Here's Carr to throw. It's a screen to Richard. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Raiders 14. Chiefs nothing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And going deep for Hill.
Right down their throat.
Open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup.
To throw his car.
And at the 46-yard line.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr going to throw. Steps away to his left. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
14.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
The 50-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's caught inside the 20.
Another dollar, baby.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 50 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
But this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 24 yards.
And the Raider first down.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Raiders have drawn even here. They can take the lead with the extra point to come. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And how about this decision? Tie game, first half, but here's an onside kick. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Set up for the
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Chiefs 28, Raiders 20.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And it's 3rd down.
A reminder Reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. A safety with a sack there. LaMarcus Joyner. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. The penalty is a result of that hit there.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Man open left side, it's Williams. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
Mahomes' pass intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take
the Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 74 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 49 yards. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, Carr flushed out right. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery.
Onside kick is recovered by the Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. He'll buy some time right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
First and 10 at the 28.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tyreek Hill, 28 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Kick is recovered by the Raiders.
On first down, Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down, Raiders.
On play action, it's Carr. And this is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Carr escaping the pressure right. And that is caught for the 2 points. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. And it worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
Onside kick is recovered by the Chiefs.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Carr now to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
They do go for it. It's Carr. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Begin by running the option. Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Tano Passigno able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr, the open man here, Renfro. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas 1st. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now Mahomes forced out to his left. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. We're still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. To throw again. Carr eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Carr again. Flushed out right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's into the clear. The 40. He's at the 30. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
66.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes
And now here is on